Ooh. Oh, it didn't pop. Oh, that hurt. Ah. What is going on, guys? Fraser Hill Farm again, guy. 444 here, coming at you with, once again, another unboxing. This time, not actually sponsored. This time, I took it upon myself to get a long-time Holy Grail animatronic, courtesy of Fraser Hill Farm. As you guys are familiar with, if you especially watched my Rusty unboxing, definitely watch that if you have not already. Fraser Hill Farm has released and remade and brought back a ton of classic animatronics from Spirit Halloween, Home Depot, Costco, Menards, like you name it, they did it. And today, I got my favorite from the lineup, hands down, like my all-time animatronic right here. I'm super excited to get into it. Today, we are going to be unboxing the Fraser Hill Farm 2023 remake of the Lurching Vampire. An incredible price, coming in at under $200. If you use code WELCOME20 at checkout, you get another 20% off on their website, as you may know. I'm super stoked. I've wanted this animatronic forever, and I'm super excited to finally get it. New and improved, stronger built. Let's get right into it. Yeah, he comes in this blank box here, but I don't know if he himself is actually in this or if there's another shipping box inside of this box. It would be very, very nice if there is another box and this is just a shipping box, but I'm not really sure how non-sample Fraser products come, and it looks like it's just him in the box. Okay, that's fine, no worries. If it's anything like Rosemary and I own an original Rosemary, this should be a very simple, easy setup. So let's take out the parts. So it looks like this is all one piece in the box here, so let's slide it out. Come on! Why is it so airtight? I'm struggling to pull it. I'm still going. Yeah. Alright, so there's literally everything held up for us inside of those twist ties right there in the box. Here we have instructions, which we will not need. Super thick instructions, by the way. Let's see what else we got going on in here. Looks like it actually comes with, oh, this is cool. Okay. Love this. So with every Fraser Hill actual purchase, you get a free Fraser Hill Farm 2023 catalog. Love that. Gonna cherish that. I love collecting these little catalogs, and another one out of my collection. Really wish that they included that with the partnership boxes, but this is still awesome. And then we got customer service. You see that we got a sweepstake going on. You can win $100 via their Instagram, so definitely check that out. Super thick instructions, but I don't think we're gonna need them, because if this is anything like Rosemary, which I think it is, this should be a pretty simple setup we got going on here. But let's take all the parts out now. So there's his adapter. Won't need to do that. I'm hoping he does come with batteries, because I really don't want to plug them in, but I guess we'll see. Here we have his feet. These have actually been upgraded as far as I'm aware, as you can see right there. There is a new and improved foot removal key so that you don't lose it the moment that you set up the prop. This is a support pole, one of them. So he does have the support pole, so he's not a complete remake of 2010. He is a remake of 2011 Lurching Vampire, which is less faulty. Awesome. Yeah, I believe these are his support poles. I believe. Here is his main pole, and it looks like these are where the supports are gonna go. We have even more of these support poles. We have another regular pole piece. I believe that this will be the piece that actually connects to the base, but we shall see. Here is the main mechanism. Like I said, this is pretty rudimentary to something like a Rosemary. It does actually feel like it's a better quality plastic, but I'm not too sure yet. I guess we shall see. We have his weight actually does feel a little bit heavier. It feels like they actually got more sand in this sand plastic pouch thingy-mabobber. There's Velcro. I believe that's just that's for his cape or robe or whatever. But this is the plastic ring piece that will go onto, I believe, his body, I think. If this is anything like Rosemary, of course, but yeah. So far, this is looking just like Rosemary, honestly. And last but definitely not least, we have his actual body here. And yeah, like I said, Lurching Vampire has been one that I have wanted for literal years. And I'm super happy that Fraser Hill was able to bring him back. The quality is looking pretty solid on him for sure. It feels just like a classic techie quality. Definitely no cons yet, of course. Obviously, I will be doing a critical review, as I always do. But with this being Lurching Vampire, I don't think we're going to get too critical The arms are posable, it seems like, so I'll try and pose those out, make them a little bit better, but let's begin the setup. So yeah, another thing I always want to make sure of is that, okay, well, I guess that's it. Interesting, very interesting. This is new. Unless the original one is like this, this is the upgraded super insane thick wire harness. Oh my god. Yeah, that is a big upgrade from any techie prop ever. I don't know if the original Lurching Vampire is like this at all, but he does have a new harness completely along with a new wire. Rosemary, I have an original Rosemary. So with Rosemary, it is per se this type of, like, you plug the harness into the mech itself, and that's kind of how you do it. There's a few animatronics that do that, but Rosemary is one of them. I don't know if the original, like 2010, 2011 Lurching Vampires are like that. If you do know, or you have an original Lurching Vampire, comment down below, because I don't know. Just not turned on. Oh, these are tight fit. That's going to be a fun foot to remove. Yeah, this is just looking like some classic vintage tech setup game. Not anything crazy like a Mr. Dark or an Emily. See to see. Hopefully these also have foot removals. I hate these permanent locks that Techie does. I'm not seeing one on this mech here. That's really sad. But hopefully the top one isn't a permanent like thing. We could probably check. That's a super tight fit. Wow. So how did these? Okay, interesting. I'm intrigued. Right. Yeah, no, that's in. Okay, 100% sure on what that is at all. I'm really not. Yeah, wouldn't that like come down and like what? Okay. Let's take a look here. Chat. Very easy access in case it does need fixed. This pennant is literally foam, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know if the original's like that either, but yeah, like I said, it would be nice to compare one of these newer techie like remakes to like one of their like classic counterparts. I'd love to do that if I had one, and you know, I don't like the new Rosemary. The new Rosemary's like kind of trash, so I'm not gonna do that. He's pretty tall. He's pretty big for sure. That's to be expected, though. I thought he was a bigger techie guy. That looks pretty nice. So, I'm gonna wire him up. That's the whole setup. Super easy setup once you figure out that the support poles don't have really a purpose. Let's get to the review. And here he is. In proper fashion, let's go over a review of this guy. I still love him. He's still one of my all-time favorites. He looks incredible. Besides my biggest con, the rosy cheeks, I just think that's super odd. The paint job is pretty funky. Even on the mouth, it looks a little strange, but that's more at the fault of Techie and not really Fraser Hill. The detail is still all there. You can definitely see the wrinkles, the facial expression. I still think he looks phenomenal. The hands also look very good. The hands actually do look very, very nice. So very glad about that. His arms are posable. The neck comes back a lot more. It actually just depends on a certain model. Like if you have seen Geno Honda's unboxing, that is a sample one. That's how much they're supposed to go back, but I'm glad that it doesn't. It looks a lot better the way that mine does, and more just the release ones more so. But he looks incredible, and I'm super happy to have him. His lunge is fast. His retraction is really fast as well, so hopefully he does hold up, but it is super quick. I would have been totally okay if it was just a bit slower, if it meant that the quality would last a lot longer. There's not a lot down here. I love the red accent inside. That looks nice. All the little drapes on him. His quality, pretty solid. Very good for a remake animatronic, of course. Get a good look at that face again. The eye lights are even kind of funky. When his eyes stay on after he shuts them, that looks a little weird, but it's okay. This is also a huge con. This is literally just hard foam. Like I can break this right now if I wanted to. Like yeah, you can already kind of see the wrinkles in it, but I don't know. I don't know if the original's like that either, but super good. Quality has definitely been improved, so shout out to Fraser Hill for once again upping the quality on these classics from Techie. So without further ado, let's get into a demo. that is going to do it for today's unboxing, setup, and review of the Fraser Hill Farm 2023 remake of the Lurching Vampire. Overall, even though the paint job on the face is my main con, I would say everything else with this guy is reinforced, rebuilt from the ground up, and he's super great quality. The mech has been improved. The wire harnesses are a thicker, way thicker, like it's huge. I don't know if I got it good on camera. It looks insane. It's gonna last, for sure. I think that he's gonna last much longer than any 2011 to 2010 version of him. I'm super happy to have him. I really am. This has been multiple years trying to get my hands on one, and Fraser Hill Farm, thank you guys so much for putting in the work this year, bringing back all these classics. I'm very excited to see what classics they bring back for future years. Bring back Gruesome Granny. But I'm Spooky Guy 444. Stay tuned. I'll have more demos coming out. I will have more videos as we go on with the weekend and the weeks further on. I'll have a lot of videos planned. I have a lot of great videos planned, so stay tuned. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.